Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another excellent episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye spinach. He's the trample dart of Ringside Society and Delaware's greatest American hero. It takes two to make a thing go right. He's Rob Bass, and you are not. And in the second corner, we have that ocean crossing, straight up Boston, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always on the go. Catch him if you can. Said his name in Ghana. Now they love him in Japan. No cap, the worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. And our special guest tonight is a man who is a member of one of the East Coast's most devastating stables. Not only that, he is a former 1CW champion. Everybody. And as a matter of fact, just a heads up, I don't want anybody to get, thrown to the side or thrown in an ambulance. Don't call him the dream dealer. Don't call him handsome. Call him the Ripper, Myles Millennium.
Gang, gang. What's up?
Nothing much, man. How's it going, man?
It's going good. It's going good. Just another day living the dream.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Sometimes that's all you gotta do, man. Just live the dream and whatnot, But yeah. But I just gotta say, first off, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on our show. We know that things are busy for you over there in Delaware. I got another show coming up and whatnot. So thank you very much for this. Yeah, Rob is excited like a kid in a candy store. He's like, I got my first match on November 6th. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I just might take the 3-hour ride from, is it 3 hours or 2 hours? I don't know. Well, how much over time it is from here in New York down there just to see those events and so on. I haven't been to a wrestling event in, I think it's been, almost a year. I think the last one I went to was in December.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't honestly remember, but it's been a long time, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, yeah. Once again, thank you for this. So yeah, man, November 6th, man. Who's gonna be the next victim on November 6th?
Oh, I gotta get my baby back. I gotta get the 1CW Pro Wrestling Championship back from Bad Bad Banks. So Bad Bad Banks is on the RIP list, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. So I'm a little outdated.
It's like the hit list, but it's Ripper because I'm the Ripper, so it's the RIP list.
Oh snap! That's what's up, man.
Probably missed that because I read it so fast.
Yeah, Bad Banks. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he looks like a tough challenger. It's gonna be a match to watch for real.
He's the champ. I'm the challenger. He stole the belt from me.
Yeah. Isn't he tag team partners with or wasn't he tag team partners with Robbie Radke at one point? I don't know if they still are.
They still are partners. They're wrestling together at Outbreak Pro Wrestling, and they are the tag team champions there. They are the legends of the new school, or leaders of the new school. I think it's legends, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Wow. Cool. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be some match. But
I'm a rip.
We're gonna take a time. Rob, if you're the referee in this match, you better do your due diligence, man, because you might end up on that RIP list next if you don't, call this man's match.
Oh man, I ain't trying to get on that list. I'm good.
Yeah, Rob.
I know who to count to 3-4. I know who to count to 3-4.
All right. Now you're off. You're good.
Yeah. So I gotta ask you, man. What was the pay-per-view or match that made you become a fan of professional wrestling?
I don't know. First match I ever saw, as a kid, was Warrior versus Hogan. My parents had that whole WrestleMania 6 on a VHS tape, and I used to just watch that over and over again. And That was probably the first match that got me hooked. But like, I didn't really start like probably like really getting into it until like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and like their whole rivalry and that stuff. So I'd credit like a lot of my style to both of those wrestlers. So that's probably who got me into wrestling.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
two great
Like
men to actually I'm sorry, go ahead.
it's like the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? You got Shawn Michaels, like the charismatic high flyer, and you got Bret Hart, the great mat technician and like just all around great wrestler.
Yeah, definitely. I've never seen a bad. I don't think there ever is one. I've never seen a bad Shawn Michaels match. The man is just flawless. He's been flawless his whole career, and yeah, the man, like that's one person to draw inspiration and the wrestling style from is definitely him right there. Shoot, the man was one half of my first ever favorite tag team, the Rockers.
Yeah.
That was so I gotta ask you, have you ever met Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels or um maybe their tag team partners Jim Neidhart or Marty Jannetty? I'm thinking Marty Jannetty because Marty's been up there for a lot of times.
Never met Marty. Never met Neidhart. I haven't met Shawn or Bret either. I met Scott Hall and Sean Waltman down in Florida a couple years back, but that's about as close as I came.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I've luckily been able to meet Bret Hart. I would never forget 2013 when I finally got to like take a picture with him, and I met Marty Jannetty. They were actually at the same event, and the 7-year-old kid in me was like, "Yo, man, I enjoyed your tag team. The Rockers was it was my first favorite, man." And normally I don't do that. I don't like mark out and stuff. I'm normally chill, but like just that one instance, there's always that one. That's that one,
Right.
But yeah, so growing up, did you ever go to any like wrestling shows, or did you just like watch it on TV?
Nah, I always just watched it on TV. Like even when I got older, like I didn't even realize independent wrestling was like as big as it was until like a buddy of mine got involved in it and kind of got me into it. So yeah, I didn't go to anything really. Like the first like show I went to actually was Elimination Chamber in Philly. Like was it 2020? Yeah. So that was like the first live show I've ever been to. So yeah.
Wow, that's cool. So so now you're going to the shows, you're cheering your favorites and whatnot. How did your journey go from wrestling fan to now professional wrestler? Kicking ass, taking names in Delaware.
I just kind of thought like at this point in my life, what else do I have to lose? Like I don't want to live a bunch of like what ifs and maybe I could have done this or could have done that. So I basically just reached out to a school and they were cool with me to come in and start training, and I picked it up pretty quickly, and like the rest is history or ripperstry.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. So so tell us about one of the most devastating groups I've seen. I mean, I've seen the boys that had Big Dust in it and AK Willis, but now and Killian McMurphy too, he was in it too. But now we have the Goons, and it's not 5 people, it's like 7 or 8 of y'all. Y'all almost as big as the Wu-Tang Clan.
We are
the
the
Wu-Tang to mess with.
We are Wu-Tang. We're
Yeah.
killer bees on the swarm.
Yeah. So how did that tag team not tag team, how did that stable come together? Because I could tell you when I saw Killian McMurphy, I'm like, oh snap, okay, that's crazy. Now you got Killian McMurphy in there, and then I saw AK Willis, and I was like, let me look further, and then I saw Big Dust. I'm like, uh-oh, there goes the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be one of those stables that you don't want to mess with, like the Four Horsemen. So how'd that come about?
I was sleeping in bed one Sunday morning. It was like 7 o'clock, and I got a phone call from Killian McMurphy. And normally, if I see my phone ring before 7:30, I'm not answering it at all. I don't care who you are. But for some reason, I was like, you know what? I'll answer it. And I answered it, and it was Killian. And he asked me if I would like to take a ride with him and Big Dust up to a little camp called Camp Leapfrog, which you can watch on IWTV. There's another show coming out at the end of this month. I believe it's called Creep Frog. And that's going to be the latest show for that. I wrestled Darius Carter on that show, so it's going to be good, obviously. But anyway, I got a phone call from Killian. He asked me if I wanted to go to Camp Leapfrog with him and Dust. Now, I didn't know what was going on at the time. So, but I was like, yeah, it's IWTV. It's a good chance. Good exposure for me. Why not? Of course. So I got ready. They were already on their way. They picked me up, and we were on our way to Camp Leapfrog. At Camp Leapfrog, we became the Goons through our dastardly deeds and helping Killian McMurphy kind of run amok of the camp and just kind of cause all these disturbances and get everybody into like crazy situations. And that was kind of our shtick. And then it kind of just evolved into us. Like we, at Leapfrog, there was a trios tournament, and it was supposed to be Killian, myself, and Big Dust. Big Dust almost died from coronavirus, and we needed a third member. So we reached out to Mr. Eel O'Neill, who we were close with, and he decided to join the Goons. So then it was Killian, myself, Big Dust, and Eel. And it was the four of us as the Goons. And then just through us and our friendships that we've made along the way, we picked up all, like, it's basically kind of like the boys. It's like a boys super group, kind of.
Oh, nice. So there's only one boys alumni I mean, I don't know if you want to count Travis Banks, because he was kind of not Travis Banks, Bad Banks, because he was with them and he was kind of wasn't with them. But there's another one that's missing, and I heard rumor that he retired. A man that goes by the name of Nelson Bauer. If he were to come back to wrestling, would there be a spot for him in that group, or would he have to wait a bit?
Well, Remy, I hate to tell you this, but Nelson's dead. He actually died. So if he returns to wrestling, that will be crazy, because the only other person that's ever done that is Jesus. And I mean, I don't know if you want to compare Nelly to Jesus, but
wait, for real? He died?
Yeah, he's dead. R.I.P. He's in hell now.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's actually canon. So.
Oh, okay. Wow, I thought because I'm sorry, man, but I've had people on my Facebook friend list that passed away like a year ago, and I'm like, oh man, I did not even know, man. Like, my bad, But yeah,
he actually. I'm sorry, him dying is not funny, but the way he died was funny, because he tried to catch a bullet with his face.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah, so it's crazy. It's been a crazy year for the Goons.
Yeah. Def sounds like it definitely has. Yeah. So now that y'all have that solidarity, and you're wreaking havoc, you're gonna try to get that title, that 1CW title back from Bad Banks. Is there any chance that the Goons are gonna be going, because you guys are in Delaware, and Delaware is like You got Maryland, you got Virginia, and then you got DC, of course, and then you got good old New York, which is where I'm at. You got Philly, you got all these other places. Any chance of the Goons spreading mayhem to those states I just mentioned?
Yeah, we the Goons have been traveling. I mean, the Goons are up in PA a little bit right now. We're taking a little road trip to North Carolina a little later in the month. Yeah, we plan on wreaking havoc everywhere, honestly. I mean, Killian honestly said today that everybody is a pawn in his game, and you can't compare him to any piece on the chessboard. So I think that means we're going to take over the world.
The shooter, Killian McMurphy, man, that guy. Oh, geez, I've seen that guy in action before. Woo!
Yeah.
I am surprised he has not been signed anywhere yet, or sooner.
Well, that's because everybody's idiots.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you have that talent, yeah. I mean, if you have that talent and nobody recognizes you, and you have a good mentality, and you're a determined person on top of that talent, on top of what I mentioned before, then yeah, gotta be everybody else are idiots. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Sorry for those who get it. Sorry for those who get offended, but hey, I mean, it is what it is,
I mean, the kid's great.
Yeah.
I don't understand how he hasn't even at least like had a tryout. It's insane.
Has he even been on AEW Dark yet?
I don't believe so, but I mean, I could be wrong.
That don't sound to it. Tony Khan, quit playing yourself, bro. Put this guy on, man.
Yeah, man.
Put him on. The monkeys over at NXT, as Chris Jericho would say, the monkeys at the back at NXT. Give this man a shot, man. And while y'all at it, look at the rest of the Goons, man. The Goons are, the Goons got some talent there too, man. I mean, come on. Aside from you got AK Willis.
Pops?
Jeez.
Ain't nobody schooling Pops, all right?
Yeah. But I just got two more questions. Three more questions before I turn it to Rob. My next one is Rich Swann, man, Impact superstar, former Impact X Division and world champion Rich Swann.
Yeah.
How was that match for you, man? Were you nervous, or were you like, oh man, I got this? Or were you like, man, you in my territory now, you gonna learn today?
I was nervous because when I got to Florida, I had slept in my car for an hour the previous night, and that's all the sleep I had. So when I got to the venue, I was on like an hour's sleep. I got there. We were the opening match when I got there, and then something happened to the main event, and it ended up getting switched to me and Rich Swann being the main event. So I was a little nervous, but ultimately I knew that it was only a matter of time before I beat Rich Swann. I mean, I didn't beat him that night, but I could have. If I had a full 8 hours of sleep, I guarantee you I beat Rich Swann 9 out of 10 times. Maybe 7, but probably 9.
Cool. Yeah, you'll probably get him. You'll get him next time, because I saw that match and you were like dominant. You were like, yeah, you're a big time Impact superstar, but guess what? You gonna remember me today. Best believe that.
Yeah, and he did. He put me over after the match. He said I was gonna be a champion someday or something. I think, I don't know. He hit me hard a couple times during the match, so I don't remember, but it sounded good.
Someday. He probably means Saturday. Saturday, November 6th. He probably means that. Yeah. He's probably tired. So he's tired, like, and then instead of like Saturday, like he was like, maybe they didn't even say the OM. He just said S day. Sunday.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that would be crazy too, because he would have to have like psychic powers to know that I was going to be challenging for the championship this far in the future. So, but I mean, Rich Swann is a super talented individual, Very humble guy, actually, too. When I actually talked to him, one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet today. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah. So you got to face Rich Swann, and now you're going up against Bad Banks. But when after the match with Bad Banks, you know, everybody, I always ask you know, pretty much almost every guest that we have, who are the next top 5 people that you'd want to defend that 1CW title against?
5 people.
Yeah, 5 people that you want to put on that rip list.
Eric Martin.
Yeah.
Eric Martin. Eric Martin. Eric Martin. Eric Martin.
Oh, wow. Hey, wait, Rob, isn't that the guy that looks like Drew McIntyre that Kathy likes?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to beat him up. Tired of that guy.
If he does a Claymore kick, I'm done. Like, I'm shutting down Ringside Society. Like, real talk. That would be something, because I remember Rob was showing us a picture of him, and she was like, "Oh my God, you look like Drew McIntyre." I'm like, "Yeah, he actually does." Yeah, she's a huge Drew McIntyre fan as well.
Yeah, he's pretty big, but I'll rip him down to size. You know what I mean?
Cool. So my last question is, you know, you've wrestled in Delaware, pretty much like the Northeast coast, and you've wrestled in Florida, and so you've gone all the way down to the Northeast. No, not Northeast, the Southeast section of the United States. Is there anywhere out west, middle of the country, that you're trying to wrestle at next?
Hawaii. I don't know, somewhere nice with like beautiful land. Maybe California. I don't know.
Oh,
somewhere exotic.
Or Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Hawaii. You're trying to go to I think it's called US Pro Wrestling. UCE. That's how it's spelled. US, as in it's I think it's either Hawaiian or Samoan for brother or bro. Okay. But yeah, that's what I heard they have down there. But hey, California, I'll tell you, you'll enjoy California. I've seen wrestling over there live, and those men and women, they are like larger than life in terms of, like, you know, their appearance and so on. But yeah, that's I definitely honestly hope you get to go out there to California and even Hawaii and whatnot. And, you know, I hope it's a great experience, and you get to experience, like, you have lots of great experiences over there and so on. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Rob, because I know Rob has some questions for you. So Rob, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
All right, sweet. Thanks, Remy. So what's going on, man? How you doing today?
What's up, Rob?
Not much, man. How's your day today, man? You have all right day?
Yeah, I slept for like 12 hours.
Oh, word up, man. Yeah, I'm all for that.
It was good.
Oh, man. Yeah, I need a 12-hour sleep day myself, man. Yeah, that's something great. I need that. Man. So, man, I gotta ask, man, you know, you winning the belt, man. I think, were you the first one that became are you the first Triple Crown winner in 1CW history when you won the heavyweight championship?
I am the first ever cruiserweight, bulletproof, and 1CW pro wrestling champion. Technically, I'm not the first Triple Crown winner. That belongs to Eric Chappell, I believe. But since 1CW restarted, I am the first 1CW Triple Crown winner.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's right. There you go. Now during that match, man, when you cashed in that briefcase on Grim, man, like, what was going through your mind? Because Grim, man, he literally had that belt for like 50 years, man. Like, it was like nobody was going to take that belt from him. Then here you come. Myles Millennium just goes in there, bam, waxes in, takes the belt, you know what I mean? Yeah, what was going through him? Were you like, I'm cashing it in tonight? where you got like, man, maybe I should hold it, but you know.
I had a couple different ideas. I really kind of wanted to. I didn't really want to have to like carry the briefcase around for a long time. So that was like that went into my thought process. But also, I do like having the briefcase as like hanging it over Mr. Grimm's head, as in like you don't know
Yeah.
when this is gonna come.
Uh-huh.
But ultimately, I felt like if I was going to cash in, it had to be that night. And Mr. Grimm is one of the only people that up until that Saturday I had never beaten before. So it had been probably been almost a year since the last time we had wrestled. So I felt like I had improved enough in that year that I was the best version of myself at that time. And I had to kick him like 100 times in the face, but I got it done. That's how the Ripper does it. Sometimes you gotta super kick a man 50 times, but whatever gets the job done.
That's right. Hey, wins a win, whether it's by an inch or a mile. You know what I mean? Hey, you get the job done, you win. You know what I mean? Hey, that's right. So I was, man, I was doing a little research, and I don't know. I heard that back in the day you were like a baseball star, man. You used to play some baseball back in the day. Is that true? And if it's true, man, what did you used to play, man? What was your position?
I played baseball as a kid. Yeah. I was second base a lot. Before that, I played right field, and the last year I played, I was a catcher. But baseball was never really my number one sport. I was a good fielder, not a great hitter. So I was more known for my glove more than anything.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, man, I used to play when I was younger too, man. But once they got up the pitching, got a little older and faster, I was just like, psh, oh no, man, I had bad eyes. I can't see that. I'm good. I can't see the
Yeah.
ball. I got like 2, 3 hits that whole season. I was like, yep, I'm retiring. I'm good. 14 is my peak in baseball, so unless you're lobbing it in there.
I feel
Uh,
that. Feel that. Definitely feel that.
and I also did see, man, back in the day, man, used to, spit some bars, man, in a little group, man. I don't know if you still do, man. Can you still spit bars, man? Have you practiced in a while or
No.
anything like that?
Yeah, I got some bars for you.
I
Can
could
I
do it.
cuss?
Hey, I could beatbox for you if you need
Nah,
it.
it's all
There you
good.
go.
It's all good. I'm not gonna spit
Man,
no bars.
No, you're good.
I'm not gonna spit any bars. It's fine. Yeah, I used to rap back in the day. I opened for Busy Bone.
Ooh.
That was cool. I also messed up in front of Busy Bone, so that was also cool. Um, so yeah. I mean, I was a young kid trying to find myself in the world, and it wasn't through rap.
Hey, man, at least you had fun trying it, though. But what
Yeah,
was
it's
it? How'd
definitely
you
fun.
mess up in front of Busy Bone, though, man? What'd you
Oh,
do? Did you like,
I forgot my lyrics, and then I started trying to freestyle, and then I totally
oh,
messed it up.
oh, man.
Yeah, so it was
Oh,
rough.
man, that's,
It was
oh,
rough.
man. Oh, man. Well, hey, man, at least you made it through, man. You still
Yes, I
here.
survived. I survived. You know.
That's right. That's right. So I did get to see, man. I heard you like a gamer and stuff, man. You like to play, do a little video games, when you got some downtime, man. Like,
Yeah.
what are some games that you're playing? Are there anything
Uh,
cool?
no, I only play Apex. That's all I play.
Apex.
Apex Legends. That's
Oh,
all I
word
play.
up. Okay.
Sometimes I play Skyrim too, but that's it. 2
Okay.
games.
Yeah. Yeah. I play Skyrim. I actually like Oblivion better, man, because there's you got more into the like the shadow. There's little groups and stuff. There's more storyline in that. But yeah, Skyrim's cool, man. I ain't no wrong with dragons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Skyrim's cool. Achillean always says Oblivion's better too, but I never got the chance to play that, so I came in late to the franchise.
Mm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never played Apex, man. What's that? What that? I think I've seen it before, man. Is it like a battle royale type deal?
Yeah, it's like a 3-on-3 battle royal. It's got like different characters with different like perks and abilities that you could choose from and unlock. And I don't know, they just added like this thing called arenas where it's like a 3-on-3, but a smaller space, and it's just against one other team instead of like 20. So I don't know. It's just a time killer, honestly.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I've seen it on there. I don't know if Man, I don't know if I can play those things, man. The first-person shooters, because there's some young kids on there. They be sniping me out and just like tearing me up. I'll walk, take 2 steps. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while now, and I don't think I'm getting any better, honestly. Like I'm just terrible at first. I'm terrible at first-person shooters in general. So.
Oh yeah, I play like Call of Duty with my buddy, man. We'll be over there. He's like, man, watch out for that sniper out there. I'm like, what sniper? What are you talking about? He's right. Don't you see him? He's right out there. I'm like, what in the ping? No, okay. I just stick to zombies. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I can do that. I'll just play zombies. So man, it's October, man. Horror season's up, coming around, man. Are you a big horror fan? Do you watch any of the horror movies? Big slasher fan? No.
No. Okay, this is what happened. When I was a kid, right? Little baby boy Miles, right? Watched the Poltergeist over Buddy's house one time, right? And that clown attacking the kid under the bed traumatized me. I couldn't sleep for like a week. I kept like crawling into my parents' room. And the craziest thing is I would sleep on the floor underneath their bed. So like if there was a clown, it would get me so fast. It made no logical sense. But after that I tried like what else did I watch? There's one more, man. Maybe one of the Halloweens or a Freddy. But that was it for me for horror movies for a while until I got older and I was like, oh, they're not actually real. And yeah, so never really been that much into them. I like psychological thrillers more so. Like ones that like a Silence of the Lambs or something maybe.
Oh, okay.
But like not like the horror slasher flicks. They're too gory for me, kind of.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I got you, man. I remember my dad. He had me watch the first Freddy movie when I was a kid, and I remember that scared the hell out of me too. I would leave. I'd be like, yeah, I gotta use the restroom, bathroom, or whatever, and I would walk to about the kitchen or whatever. And when nobody could see me, I sprinted to the bathroom as fast as I could. Went to the bathroom, squeezed everything out, sprinted all the way to the kitchen, and then started casually walking like everything was cool. And I was like, man, Freddy ain't gonna get me if I run. You know what I mean?
Well, the scariest part about that was like he got you when you were sleeping. So it was like every time like I thought I'd be safe was when I was sleeping. Like, yeah, as long as I fall asleep, they won't be able to kill me if I'm sleeping. But Freddy would attack you when you were sleeping, and that's like when you're most vulnerable. So I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I can't. My psyche can't handle this.
That's right. Yeah, I seen the Poltergeist not long ago, man, and that clown. Whenever I see it now, I always think a Scary Movie too. Like whenever that comes on, man, I'm ready for clown. I'll be like, yeah, Uncle Ray got a game for you. Like, oh man, I just.
I think that's what actually got me over like my fear of scary movies was like the Scary Movie franchise, honestly. Because like I did not mess with scary movies at all growing up. The Ring, I seen The Ring, and oh my god, I wouldn't answer phones for like a week.
That's right. I remember going to see Scary Movie 2, and the second that dude with the hand came on, I fell out of my seat. I literally almost like peed myself, man, because I was for like a good 15, 20 minutes. I'm just dying because he's just like, here, take my strong hand. I'm just like, oh man, like.
But it's not.
People looking at me like, people looking at me like crazy. I'm like, He's like, here, let me get that for you. You're like, ah. And then when him and that handicapped dude started roasting each other and stuff, he's like, here, let me give you a hand. Oh, I'll be the bigger man and walk away.
One of my favorite scenes ever. Oh my god.
Oh man. So what kind of movies are you into, man? Like, are you watching anything new TV shows and movies? 'Cause I always get called on the same thing, watch the same stuff.
What am I watching now? What else I watch I'm pretty big into like the Marvel stuff. I just watched the DC show, Teen Titans or whatever. Titans. Yeah. I'm watching that right now. But honestly, I don't watch too much TV, man. Like besides like random like wrestling matches on like YouTube or like YouTube compilations, I don't watch much TV. It's like I don't know. I'm moving around a lot, so it's like it's hard to like sit down and dedicate time to watch things.
That's right. That's right. Man, I'm into the Marvel thing too, man. I'm waiting for that. What is it on Thanksgiving? Hawkeye. Hawkeye's gonna come out, man. That little TV show, man. I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited to see what they do with the second Doctor Strange or whatever.
Oh yeah, because I
Yes.
heard. I think it's about like Peter Parker. He's trying to get Strange to erase everyone's mind so he can so nobody knows who he is from the last movie. I think that's
Oh
how the
yeah,
next one's starting. Yeah, and then I guess they opened up that multiverse type deal, and then bam.
gonna get crazy. It's gonna get
I
crazy.
know. I know. I'm kind of excited, man, because I heard what's his name, Tobey Maguire, and the other dude from play Spider-Man is going to be in it. I was like, whoo, that'd be pretty cool.
Man, if they bring Bonesaw back, they gotta bring Nelly Valley back too.
That's right. I know on the DC one, the Batman, I think it's the Batman one or one of them. Michael Keaton's coming back. They're doing one on there too, man. I'm like, yeah.
Is he gonna be
All
the
right,
dad?
Michael. I don't know. I know he's gonna be like an old Batman. I think.
Oh, they're doing old Batman. Okay.
It's gonna be a multiverse thing. But I was like, ooh, all right. I mean, he's the one I grew up with when I first saw. I was like, all right, yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. Probably one of the
Man,
better ones.
so November 6th is the next match, man. Do you got any shows before then coming up? Or is that your next match?
I got some stuff going on for Fight this weekend in DC. They were doing a taping for IWTV. The weekend after, I'm wrestling Benny Slater at SWO for the Uprising, or not the Uprising, I don't know, some belt that I'm about to win. Okay, I'm about to win the belt. And then, wait, hold on, I skipped a week. The week after Fight is North Carolina. The week after that is SWO. And then the week after that is November 6th. And that's when I'm winning my belt back.
That's right. Yeah, that's gonna be a banger of a match, man. You and Bad Bad Banks, man. Woo! Can't wait for
Yeah.
that one.
I mean, Bad Banks may be a bad man, but I'm a bad man.
That's right. That's right, dog. You gonna get him. You gonna get him. You gonna
Oh,
not
I got.
dislocate his head from his neck with that knee. Woo!
Oh, I'm gonna rip his arms off or something first. Collect some
Oh
limbs,
man.
you know.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, man. Look, if I'm refing that, man, it's not too much blood because I'll be throwing. I'll be like, hold on a second, let me. All right, man, we good.
I'm not bleeding. I'm not bleeding.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about him, man. If you doing all that, man, I'm like, oh man. Because Carlson asked me, he's like, how are you with death matches and stuff? I was like, nah, man, I can't do that, man. You can't have the refs, like timeout. All right, we good. Time in.
Yeah, I'm not for that either. I always say I'm too pretty to do death matches.
There you go. There you go. Oh man. So man, before I pass it on back to Remy, man, I gotta ask, man, do you have any like funny road stories, whatever that you could share, something funny that happened, like maybe somebody forgot their gear, something flat tire, something crazy. I mean, like Grim one time told a story about how he pooped on his own shoe and stuff, like
I've had some car rides with Grim that were pretty funny. It's nothing like really too crazy. It's more so just like dumb funny to me.
yeah.
As in like the randomness of it. Like I remember one time it was just me, Killian, and Dust riding up to Eclipse in like northern PA. And Killian, like, I think wrestled the night before or something, but he was tired. So he was in the back seat sleeping. And me and Dust are trying everything to keep him awake. And so we just started doing like this improv scene where like me and Dust are like Killian's secretaries. And we're like also like the guys trying to get appointments with the secretaries. And then we like eventually the bit became like so just funny between me and Dust that Killian woke up and got back into it and then jumped into character and started playing a character in the bit. So I don't know, like stuff like that's like probably I don't know, some of the funnest times I've had on the road is just goofing off with my friends. So
Yeah, that's
most of
pretty
the
cool,
times
man.
I'm running late, so it's like I gotta go real fast.
Oh yeah, man. I know how to. I'm a late person too, man. I always try to leave on time, but something always happens, and I get stuck behind some, farm trucks or something like that, man. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Oh, always, always.
I don't know. So yeah, man. I know you're trying to go get go get your pump on, man. Get your eye, lift some weights and all that stuff, man. Ready for November 6th. So before I pass
Yeah.
it on back to Remy, I want to say, man, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, coming on chat with us, man. I had a blast chatting with you, and I hope you start winning belts, man. Your next matches, man. Everywhere you go, you start collecting them, man. You start getting around the country, go everywhere. And next year, I hope you make that PWI 500,
Yo,
man, because
yeah.
yo, if you beat Grimm, who had a 3-year title reign, man, and you just beat him, like, man, you gotta be up there, man. Like, yo, if
Dog,
not, I'm gonna, send him a strongly worded email. You know what I mean? I guess that's all I could do.
dog, I beat so many people on that list. Not only did I go for 25 minutes with Rich Swann, the number 10 ranked wrestler, I beat Killian,
hmm
I beat Darius Carter, and I beat Grimm.
hmm
So, I mean,
Yeah, I know.
PWI, I think they're just messing with me at this point because they
Yeah, they're
know how
biased.
mad it makes me.
Oh yeah. And maybe they know this gonna fuel your fire, so then you be like, oh damn, top 25, top 10, okay, that's what we talking about. There we go.
Nah, they better not do that because as soon as I make it, then I'm just gonna quit.
Oh,
But
okay. Oh, damn. Yeah, don't do that, man. We need Miles, man. We need Miles for a while, man. So I was gonna say if PWI don't include you on there, I'm sending them a strongly worded email, 'cause that's probably all I could do, or a mean tweet.
that's what I
That's
said.
about
I
it.
sent the dude Kevin a picture of my fist. So
That's right. Pictures, be like, send him a picture of 3 shoes. Be like, next time I see you, 2 gonna be on your feet and 1's gonna be in your ass.
I just said, hey, bud, do you want one? Do you
That's
want
right.
one?
Like with the 5 fingers say in the face. That's right.
Yeah, man.
So
Kevin's
yeah,
Kevin's
man.
got
Oh no, go
Kevin's
ahead.
got some things coming his way. So that's all I
That's
gotta
right.
say.
There you go. So yeah. Before I pass it on back, man, I want to say yeah, thank you for coming on, man, and I wish nothing but positive things for you. Win all those belts, and hopefully you come out on top November 6th, man. You 2-time 1CW champ.
Two time, two time, two time.
Awesome. Yeah, hey, honestly, Ripper, thanks very much for actually giving us this opportunity. We really appreciate it. And all the best in your match against Bad Banks, November 6th. Like I said, if the money's looking right and I got the time and I'm not working by then, I'm definitely gonna make that trip down there, just see what it is and what's up. I might even do 2 shows. I don't know, one CW, CCW. It's
Yeah.
still gonna be a fun weekend.
Oh
So
yeah, there's a lot of great women's matches too. A lot of great women's matches on that card too.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out. I'm gonna have to go down there, but to protect Rob because last time the Renegade twins hoisted him up on the shoulders. So I mean, I'm a bit bigger. So I mean, I think if they see me in front of him, I don't think they're gonna be able to like lift me. I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't know.
Unless
They're pretty strong, bud. They're pretty strong.
unless you're
Plus, Cat's gonna be there too, man.
unless you're willing to sign a waiver that lifting up this 270-pound man, if anything happens to you, he is not liable for your medical bills. Then by all means, knock yourself out. But yeah. But I'm gonna try to get down there, man. I mean, I've always wanted to check out 1CW, and now CCW's back, so I'm gonna definitely try to check it out. But with
Yeah,
that
man,
being
that's
said,
awesome.
yeah, we're not gonna hold you up for too longer, man. But before we shut down the show, where can fans find you on social media? If they want to find out when your next appearance is, or if they want to purchase merchandise, where can
Uh,
bookers and promoters find you as well?
you can reach me for booking. You can reach me at milesmillennium@gmail.com. On my social media, my Facebook is Miles Millennium. My Twitter is Miles Millennium. My Instagram is Miles Man with 5 A's because 5 is my spirit number. So yeah, I mean that's where I'm at on social media. So follow your boy.
Yeah, y'all give this man a follow. If you're in Delaware, November 6th, 1CW, make sure you're there. and you know, cop some merch as well too. You know, support indie wrestling. That's the best you can do for your local superstars is just support them, because they don't do this to clout chase. They do it for the love of the game and whatnot. So that's no cap either. So definitely go ahead and support them and whatnot. I mean, come on, I'm all the way in New York and I'm trying to get down there. So if I could take a Greyhound bus, a Magic bus, Peter Pan, whatever bus it is that's coming down here from New York to Delaware to check it out, there should be no excuse if you live a block, 2 blocks away to support some local wrestling. So definitely do the damn thing and check them out. But with that being said, like I said, it's about time for us to shut it down. My stomach is getting kind of rumbly, so that means it's time for dinner and some Impact Wrestling. But but before I do that, hey yo, Rob Bass, the Mel Gibson to my Danny Glover, the Eminem to my Royce the 5'9", the Paul Walter to my
Love that
Chameleon.
reference.
Where can fans find you on
Big
social
Royce
media?
the 5'9" fan.
Hey, you know what it is. Real recognize real. But hey yo, Rob, where can fans find you? Yeah. Where can fans find you on social media if they want to, talk wrestling, and where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to hire you for your refereeing services?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, Rob_Base82, and then Facebook, YouTube, Rob Base.
Awesome. And promoters, if you hire this guy, he'll give you the Danny Davis special, titles included, and so on. So that's a old school WWE reference right there. But if you want to find me on social media, not that I have anything cool to say, but who knows, maybe you'll get lucky. You can find me on Twitter under @TheRemyBlue. You can find me on Facebook under the alias Remy Blue. It's a picture of me at WrestleMania 28. So feel free to add me there. Our podcast, however, is on social media as well. We're on Instagram and Twitter under @Ringside Society. We're on Twitch under @Ringside Society 2019. And we also have a Facebook group called Ringside Society. Yes, just type it in and you'll find our group. And we're also on YouTube. Yes, we have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. That's actually where this episode is being streamed. And we have a lot of other cool episodes coming soon. So yeah, subscribe to us. Don't personalize it. Put it to all the videos. And you'll see a lot of good stuff we have. And we have a Teespring store. We got a lot of cool stuff there, cool merch. We just actually have a picture of our hoodies on our Instagram. It's hoodie season now, so we got you. Check us out. All proceeds go back into keeping the show up and running. It doesn't go back into my pockets. It doesn't go back into Rob's pockets. Trust me, we're still trying to get McDonald's to give us the 10 for 6 instead of the 2 for 6. So, yeah, the struggle is real. But with that being said, we just want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight live. We really appreciate it. Those y'all that are going to listen to us later on, thank you very much in advance. And to those y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really and truly wish we'd go away, well, like myself at a Golden Corral and Rob Bass at a Megan Thee Stallion concert, we're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
We ain't stopping. So with that being said, we just want to let everybody know that we understand that everybody and their grandparents and their parents have a podcast. We're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Hey, yo, Rob Bass, one time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, and one time for Goon member, the Ripper, Myles Millennium.
Woo!
What type of podcast are we?
We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast.
That's right, we're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society, and we'll be back this Saturday with another amazing guest for another amazing episode. But until then, we're still going through a pandemic, so stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
See y'all. Good night. Stay classy, Delaware.